Hi everyone, it's Birjees from Birjees Hussain Art, and this is a very first video for me in many months. But the reason I'm recording this particular video is because I'm showing you something that I've never actually had the chance to show before, and now I have my own painting space. I wouldn't call it a studio; it's my bedroom, and I really just wanted to show you around and. Well, because I'm a little bit excited about it. So I'm going to show you my desk space and a few of the cupboards that I have here, and I hope you like it. So let's get to it. This is the desk I'm using. It used to be my late father's, so I acquired it. It's a wooden desk, which is really quite nice. So we start off with a little daylight lamp here. It's got 5 settings, so I can use that if I'm working at night. A set of drawers here from Daiso, and again they just contain sort of odds and ends here, rubbers and scalpels and things, and scraping cards and stuff like that. I have another container here in which I contain extra watercolor tubes. I mean, I tend to use Staedtler, so I like Staedtler. So I put the extra tubes here. I've got a cutting mat on the table, but I'm using that as a background. It would be nice as a background. Now, this is the main thing that I use for top-down painting. It came from a shop online, and it's really good because it's quite stable, and I just keep it stuck up. I just keep it up as it is, so all I have to do is just stick the phone in there. I've got my brushes in jars here, three jars. These are the brushes that I tend to use most of all here, the ones in this one. So I've got my 2 Hussain brushes and a brand new Aquafine number 12 brush, and several other brushes that I use, like a flat one here. And I'll talk about some of the brushes that I've acquired recently, and we can have a go at using them and trying them out and see how they use. I have a heat gun here, and the plugging system is at the bottom there, so I can just, when I'm painting, I just plug it in there. And my water container and a water spritzer bottle if I need it. That's the desk area on the top. Now, if you go into the drawers, I've got lots of little bits and pieces, extra paints here. This is a gouache palette I've got, and I've squeezed the gouache out in there. A couple of extra paints and things in this. Couple of extra paints and things in this one. A sharpener and and I have some spare cut-offs of watercolor paper so that I can use them for testing colors. The second drawer has more things in it. I've got a pull-out tray here, and I've got bits and pieces there. More stuff here if I take it out. I've got these things in there. More paints and things, and I've got my fine liners in this one. And if we go back into the third drawer is basically the third drawer is basically odds and ends that I use. I've got my mints in there, some tissues that I can use for mopping up, and an existing watercolor pad that I haven't quite finished, and I will do that. Now, one of the things that I do have is a rollout tray here, and we found this somewhere. I don't know where we found it. It's actually got let's have a look. Sit down here. I've got a chair there, so let's sit down. So it's I think it's a stationary tray or something, but it's really good, so I can wheel it out whenever I need. And I've got my extra paints and things in there. A used palette that I haven't washed out. I tend not to wash them out. I have another one here where I've got other things like gouache, watercolor, oil crayons, oil pastels. This one has metallic pens and things in it that I use, or I tend to use. These are brush pens that I have in there, acrylics and things. And the last one has my drawer of tapes that I use, and extra odds and ends. This is quite useful actually. It's a magic sponge. It really can rub out things. if you make a mistake in watercolor. And this is the area, and this can be sort of wheeled about whenever I need it, so we can wheel it back there. Sorry, the sun's coming in, so it looks a bit exposed there. So, and this one is a little tray that I have, that sorry, a little tray, sort of a basket that I have, and this has got my pens and things, drawing pens, and the brush pens, real brush pens, and some more tape. And again, I can just put it on top of that. I can just put it on top of the tray here, on top of this drawer, movable drawer, and just read it here if I need it, which is quite useful. Then if we come to this side, I've got a shelving here, and this shelf, this is the top of the shelving, and it's just my just bits that I like. I love these things, they're pretty. And this is the painting that I did. And now, but the main thing is I've got some drawers at the bottom here, and I just put bits and pieces in that, and some art books here, and another drawer here full of extra brushes and things that I have. And my tray goes over here. This tray I use for the hake painting, when I use my hake brush, because it actually helps with the space for the width of the brush. And then at the bottom I have shelving here, and I've got my art books here. I bought these two about 6 months ago. What is a bird? And I bought it not because I don't know what a bird is, but it's got some lovely pictures in it of birds, and I thought they might be good reference photos. And I've got this floristry book, and again there's some lovely pictures of flowers in there that I could use. And I've got my extra watercolor pads here, watercolor sketchbooks, as you might say, here. And then this one I've got watercolor pads and all manner of files and things, and some books that I use. Now at the bottom I've stocked, now this is another cabinet, and they're stackable, so I've stacked them on top of one another. As you can see, they're sort of stacked. And this one has this section has all my extra watercolor papers. I've got fine watercolor papers here, and a bunch of watercolor papers there that I can use if I need. And if you go onto this side, I've got some extra tape and all sorts of things, and paints and things, and brushes, and it's really storage for my art material, to be honest with you. It's really just somewhere that I can actually put my stuff at last. I wasn't able to put them before. Before I had them all in bags behind underneath chairs and things like that, so it wasn't very amenable. So there we are, a tour of my desk space or art space or whatever it is that we could call it. It's certainly not a studio, but I'm happy with it. If you did enjoy the video, please do consider subscribing, and give me a thumbs up too, as it might help with the YouTube algorithm. I've been off the grid for a while now, and I've come back, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to pick things up again. In my next video, I'll try and do something simple just to get back into the practice of painting. So thank you very much for watching, and do look out for my next video. And again, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course leave a comment to tell me what you think of my desk space or art space. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.